Hello, I'm Claire Forbes, Senior Director of Corporate Communications at Ofwat, the economic regulator of the water sector in England and Wales. In this series, I'm talking about the work Ofwat is doing, thinking about the future of water and wastewater services. Last time, I talked about the contradiction at the heart of water, how it's vitally important, but often taken for granted. At Ofwat, we've been exploring this contradiction. And we started with something that perhaps regulators don't do enough. We went to talk to people. By people, I don't mean other regulators or officials or stakeholders or carefully coordinated focus groups. We just went to talk to people. People in schools, businesses, community groups, and went on high streets. We went to talk to people about water, and we asked them about a story about what water has meant to them. We wanted to understand the role that water plays in people's lives, how they talk about it, the language they use, and the emotions that it generates. We asked people to tell us a story about when water had been significant in their lives. And we heard about what it's like to volunteer as an archaeologist on the banks of the River Thames and the excitement of discovering Elizabethan pottery in the mud. We heard about the despair that comes from sleeping rough when no water is available for drinking or washing. And we heard about the panic of being a new mum still recovering from surgery with a colicky baby coming downstairs to find no water coming out of the taps. And we learned that people are very interested in water. They do recognise its value and they have a lot to say about it. There was one thing that was said again and again: water is everything. On the one hand, that seems obvious, but it also represents the most enormous challenge. If water is everything, what does that mean for the water sector? We heard it directly from customers. It told us what we already knew, but it also opened up a completely new way of thinking. Not about what the product is or what the product costs, but about its significance and value for individuals and for society. It moves us away from a transactional understanding of the interaction between water company and customer, based purely on customer contacts or customer service, to one that is much broader and more inclusive, taking account of how people feel as much as the mechanics of the service offering. So instead of the contradiction between people using water all day, every day, but not really thinking or caring about it, these conversations showed a new contradiction between the significance and value that people ascribe to water and the visibility and purpose of water companies. Next time, what do people want from water, and how can water companies respond?